What's up?
Lobe, Lobe, dude. Yo, happy
What's up?
Thanksgiving. Yo,
Happy Thanksgives.
yo, very
I'm
much so.
Garnett.
I'm Miles,
This
freaking
is
Lobe around.
Lobe.
Yeah.
Lobe,
So
dude.
this week we're actually gonna throw it back to the Smino episode that we did.
Smino,
One
love
of
for
our
rent.
earlier episodes. Yeah, the Love for Rent Jank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check that out. Enjoy the pod. And we will see you after the holidays. Well, this
Yeah.
holiday. We'll be back
This
for a few
holiday.
weeks and then we'll do it again for Christmas.
Yep.
All right.
Lobe out. See you
Lobe
guys.
out. uh,
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing, G?
I'm hot. It is hot in my house. It seems to be a running theme.
You're always hot and cold. Hot and cold.
Hot and cold. Hot and cold. I actually was watching a Trippie Redd interview and watching a 50 Cent video. I don't know. I know you were a big 50 guy. He just dropped a new video.
Yeah, I was raised on that G unit.
Yeah, you're big into that 50. There's new 50 out. Not new, but there's old new. Like he dropped a video, kind of like how Kanye did the Gap thing.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So throw that out there, man. How are you? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Just living it up. Down, down, down. Yeah, just chilling, man. Fucking vibing, doing things, grooving, moving.
Yeah.
Trying to live life, not let life live me. You know what I mean, dog? You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah. Yeah. Nah,
Yeah,
I love
man.
it. I love it. So we talked about 2 tracks last week. I gave you a track. You gave me a track. What'd you think?
Yo.
Yay or nay?
Freaking October Sky by Yebba.
Yeah.
That's a pretty ass song, bro. That's
Beautiful.
That's a pretty song, man. It's like folk, like Celtic Irish shit in the beginning, then it evolves to this hiatus coyote jazzish, and then it ends off on this, I say, Mumford and Sons, like not Mumford and Sons, but like their thing that they do. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I really like the song. Her voice is dope.
Beautiful, man.
Yeah.
I kind of figured it's like one of those. I was like, all right, let's set the tone. You know what I mean? I'm like, I want to, give you something where it's like undisputable, and then start working my way down to garbage. You know what I'm saying? I want to start working my way down to shit from now on. I heard the Pink Sifu "Fuck You Mean" joint. It didn't hit me too crazy. I thought it was a good song, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there's this new genre of conscious rap that isn't actually conscious. And when we were listening to conscious rap, we were listening to like Underachievers, we were listening to Joey 1999, we were listening to Flatbush, we were listening to these niggas who were like, I mean, I really just went through the New York Beast Coast scene.
Yo,
but
speaking of underachievers, like yesterday or something like that was the 10-year anniversary of Indigoism coming out.
That is I don't know how to feel about that, boss.
10 years.
That's a wild one. Wow.
That's
shout
crazy.
out Indigoism.
Yeah, shout out Indigoism.
But basically what I was saying is there was this actual conversation of consciousness and a conscious conversation of everything else. And I feel like we now get the same beats, we now get the same interludes, we get the same like talking during a song, we get the same everything, but there's just talking about Bitches in Chains. And I'm like, I thought there was a certain, like Cole or Kendrick, I thought there was a certain thing you had to be talking about to be a part of conscious rap, and I feel like conscious rap has become kind of unconscious in that way. What do you know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm not sure if you listened to any of the other songs on the album for context. I should have told you to do that. You didn't listen to any of them?
No.
I would highly suggest you to go back and listen to the album. It's got this southern thing going on. So I'm not sure if he's really going for like full conscious rap. This is
kind of like a crit vibe.
Oh, what?
Big crit vibe.
Oh yeah, big crit. Yeah, I was like, what? Yeah, big crit. Yeah, no, more. Yeah, that also like a Outcast, and also if you listen to the songs that are around it, he has this ASAP, like old ASAP Rocky, which calls back to other music too. Like man, like the early 2000 like southern rap thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I would really suggest anybody that didn't like that song, give it another chance. Give the 2 songs around it a chance, and then see what.
So it's think. A context listen. I'll check it out. I'll check it out in context. Yeah. There was nothing bad about it. I wrote down overall shruggable. Not bad or good. Damn. Whoa. That's don't whoa, because then it sounds terrible. It sounds bad when you say whoa. I don't know. I like it. I liked it, but shrug.
The dude who would do the poetry for Outkast and shit with the deep voice.
Yeah.
Hold on, be strong.
Yeah.
He has that dude, Big Rube, on his album, like Gumbo. He's like all throughout the album. Shit is fire, man. That album's fucking tight.
Okay. All right.
That's some good hip hop, bro. Yeah.
Hey, look, I'll check it out.
I don't know. I don't know about the whole conscious thing because I don't know if that's his angle, but if that is his angle, you're right.
It felt like it was his angle, but I only had one track, so I don't know anything about this guy.
Right.
I just saw his, Apple Music picture, and listened to one song. I didn't even look at the video, so like. I don't know this guy, Next week's song. Gimme.
Oof. Next week's song is My Partner Dem. This is 3 words. And partner is spelled Potna, and dem is DEM. My Partner Dem. By Silk Money. And Silk Money is spelled with a $sign for the S.
I feel like I've heard this before.
Have you? Have you heard it?
Super familiar.
I might have sent it to you.
Am I thinking about Divine Council?
Yeah, he's from Divine Council.
I'm telling you, I feel like I've heard this joint before.
Oh, I think I sent it to you. Oof.
Oh, all right, hell no. I've never heard that joint at all, bro. Hell nah. Cap. I lied. That shit, I've never heard that.
Did you play it?
Yeah, I played a second.
Did you play it?
Yeah. I heard a second. I was like, got it. Say less.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I'm going to listen to that. I got you. Your track is I Wish You Roses by Kali Uchis.
You know what I noticed about your picks the last couple weeks?
What's that?
They're all female artists.
Yeah, man. I realized I have been socialized to think of male artists as better. And I don't genuinely think that way. So I've been going out of my way to listen to more female artists and try and find new avenues and more things that, because like once I realize I'm in a box, I can get out of it. But I didn't realize I was in that box for a while. And I, was talking to some of my friends, and I was like kind of running down to listen. She was like, "Wow, you listen to a lot of guys," and I was like, "I do." And then I started kind of like breaking out of that box. She put me onto a lot of shit, like the Marias, and there's just a lot of excellent shit out there that I've been missing out on.
Oh, the Marias are fire.
Phew, fucking fucked my shit up the first few months, man.
Bro, fire. There's a lot of good shit out there, man, for real. Seriously.
Yeah. So, listeners, if you are stuck in a box, get out of that bitch. There's
some cool psychedelic rock shit that's happening too, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, we're here to talk about Love for Rent by Smino.
Smino, love ya.
The Sman himself. What'd you think, bro?
Bro, I fucking love this album, dude. I love it. It's on my daily rotations, man. Yeah. I got reasons why I love it too.
Why? What do you
My overall view is I think people need to listen. I think more people need to hear Smino, man. I really feel that way.
Why?
I feel like he makes really good music. You know what I mean?
I mean, besides that, it's good.
Well, I think that it's marketable is another thing. I think that it's marketable, and I think that
You feel like it's not getting the right amount of pub?
Do what?
You think it's not getting the right amount of pub?
Yeah, no. I don't feel like it. But I say that, and I also go to a university where he was at my like fucking spring break or whatever. He did my homecoming shit like at my university. You know what I mean? So, I think he's on his way up, but dude is nasty. He's nasty at what he does, bro. All right, I'm gonna stop tooting his horn, and I'll let you go on. What do you think?
You tooting that thing up, brother.
Nah, well, there always has to be one of us for these ones,
No, I don't. I like the album a lot. I love it. I don't love it as much as you do, but it's not for me in that way. Even when you remember when Nico showed us this album. Or showed us Black Swan. He showed me Black Swan. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
But I remember the first time I heard Black Swan was from Nick Miles. That nigga was like, bro, like, you need to hear this shit. It sounds like he's speaking in saxophone. And and I heard it, and I was like, wow, this is fucking weird. I like it, But even at that time, I was like, it's a little too jazzy, a little too slow for me. And with this new joint, I finally got into Black Swan. I love Black Swan. I loved Black Swan. I really didn't like the next Project Noir. Is that what it's called?
Black Noir.
Yeah, I
think it's Noir. Yeah.
I think it was just Noir. Unless I'm completely fucking wrong.
It's Noir. Yeah.
Noir. Yeah. Got it. And I thought that project had tracks, but I just, it didn't hit for me. I've always had a problem getting into Smino's stuff. I love his features. It's just not for me. That doesn't make this album not amazing. It doesn't make it not amazing at all. I love the features. I love the structure of it. I love that when you enter it, we'll talk more about it, but I think it's excellent, man. It's definitely a new Smino album too. Because, when I heard it initially, I was like, I called you. You remember when I called you and I was like, oh my God, I feel like he's like going outside of what he, that first Black Swan, he's like, don't go outside yourself, son. Don't go outside yourself. Stay inside yourself. And I felt like he had journeyed outside so far. But today when I heard that Uzi verse, I was like, this shit slaps. This slaps. So I don't know. It's all about it's a new Smino album, and he's grown in his pocket. What's your favorite track?
Ooh, favorite track undeniably is Garden Lady.
Is Garden Lady? What did you say?
Yeah, Garden Lady. If you vibrate low, don't bump a buzz pass my way, boo.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. I really like that one. I really like Garden Lady. I really like the subject matter of it. I really like the ambience of it. I really like the flow in that song. He's like a boom 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 and all that shit, bro. I love that shit. And it's got that those drums that are sort of reminiscent of like Little Dragon Ritual Union. You know what I mean? Doom doom
Yeah.
doom doom.
Yeah.
And I really like Pudgy, obviously. There's no way that you can't like that song. You know what I mean? And that's the one with Lil Uzi, Pudgy. And then Curtains.
Absolutely amazing.
Curtains reminds me of when me, you, and John would always used to chill in one of our cars and just fucking, man. Yeah, bro. I really, really love this album, dude. Seriously. The intro is nice too, because it's like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I really don't like that second song, but like the intro is nice because it has like a Frank Ocean kind of vibe, and I guess that's like his nephew singing the song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's got a Frank Ocean blonde vibe.
It did. It definitely did. It felt personal in a way that most artists try to do but don't actually pull off. And this felt authentically personal in that way, and I really liked it for sure.
Yeah, man.
Was that were those all your favorite tracks? Because this nigga gave me like 5 tracks.
Those are 3. Those are 3 tracks. I just had a comment about the intro, but just the 3 tracks for sure.
No. I feel that.
The album is one of my favorites. For sure. But what about you? What was your favorite track? I'm interested.
My favorite track is Matinee. It just slaps. It will never not be a slap. And I don't care. I don't care if I'm that nigga saying, oh, I love Matinee. That's like liking Essence by Thames still. You know what I mean? But I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. That song is fucking gas. It's really fucking good. It's clean. It's really good. It's mixed well. It's mixed a little quiet. So when it comes up in the playlist, you have to turn it up, which I think... I know that nigga did that shit on purpose. He doesn't not have Apple Music or Spotify. Yeah. I know he knows that it's not at the right, decibel level, but he was like, no, release it quiet. And I actually turn my shit up whenever that song comes on, and I turn it up to a stupid amount because I love hearing it.
Yeah, Matinee is dank, bro. It's a dank song.
It's absolute slap. Absolute slap. That Uzi verse is just... It's magnetic. I'm not used to getting Uzi like this because usually people want a different Uzi. But Smino attracts I won't say intellectual, I won't say a conscious, I will say a flow tapped Uzi. An excited Uzi. And Uzi we don't hear very often and would like to hear more. I mean, this nigga was in his fucking bag. Wrist deep in his bag. Getting to that shit. I loved it. So, whoo, man. I don't know. This album has a lot of great shit going on. What's your favorite moment from the album?
The switch up on Pro Freak. The switch up on Pro Freak is my favorite. Fucking Freak. Yeah, at the end of Pro Freak, it is so fucking cool, bruh. He's got this ad lib where he's like he's like, oh shit. Whoa. Shit. Whoa. I can't get enough of that shit, bro. It is literally, he is like ad lib. He's bringing some new ad libs to the game, bro. Smino does new shit. That's one of the things that I wanted to say about Smino, bro. He is constantly going over that fence that you and I have talked about, bro. The fence of creativity, man. And you might not like where he lands, but by God, you're going to find something good about it if you really pay attention to it. I fucking promise you, bro. Seriously. For real.
Hell yeah.
That's my favorite moment.
Hell yeah.
What is your favorite? What's your favorite moment, bro?
Now, look, man, I have one, but it's multiple. And you'll understand what I mean when I say. My favorite moment is him playing with his name. And he's done it throughout his career. And I fucking love it. My favorite is Smionce, but I'll also settle for Smeo, which is also gas. I'm like, what is this nigga smoking? You know what I'm saying? Like, I love that he's fucking around, bro, because you don't get this. You don't even get this from the top anymore, bro. Look, these niggas at this point, and this is what I was talking about earlier with the conscious rap thing, where when you're listening to it, you're being titillated. Like, Absol, he's not going to drop an album talking about hoes. Now, hoes come up.
He'll make a song.
You know what I'm saying?
He'll make a song. Yeah,
but he's not going to go full album.
We'll get to that one. Yeah.
You know? And I love Smino for still playing. He's still playing, bro, in ways that I don't feel like the top layer of rap is really playing anymore. You know, that's what I loved about rap. I loved when I first got into it, I was really into hearing people joke and fuck around, like hearing, Wu-Tang with Method Man by Method Man, where he's like, stick it in your ass real slow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they're fucking around, bro.
Yeah, man. You can hear that Smino is this person everywhere that he goes. He's like unapologetically himself. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And that's one of the authentic like things that really like draws me to his music. It's like,
yeah.
This
kind of like
is
that
really goofy.
That Kroger phone call. That's how I nigga talk.
Is this
bro.
Kroger's?
Is Kroger's?
Oh, but you sound cute though, and the girl is like, "You stop playing, get off the phone. I'm at work."
She says, "Sir, this is Kroger." Like, bro, like,
y'all got the backwoods.
He's like, "Oh, y'all got the backwoods."
Backwoods, no. Yo, but the Kroger around our way does have backwoods, though. I do want to say that
they absolutely do. 100%.
Ever listens to this? Yeah.
Get your woods, boss. Get your woods. Mixing moments. Favorite mixing moments. Go.
I gotta say, I really like how my favorite mixing moments is like an overlay of a lot of things that happen in the album, like general ideas, like his vocal, like the vocal stuff that's happening in the background in a lot of the songs, like the layers for one, the funny ass ad libs, and the crazy like wonky like going to melodies and going to harmonies that you think that wouldn't happen. He gets there, you know what I mean? And it doesn't sound so weird. Like, I won't lie, the first time I listened to this album, I was like, what the fuck is this shit? But then, upon second and third listen, I was like, yo, this is actually fucking new fire music. You know what I mean? It feels new. And so I like that. Yeah, the piano. A lot of the songs have this mesh between the piano and whether it's the electric piano or synth and like the guitar that they have going on in the song. And they mixed it in a way where a lot of the time they'll be trading off who's in the front, but they're both playing towards the same ambiance or atmosphere. And it's a really good listen. I feel like if he were to release just the instrumental, it would be like, what? Like some of the like the sample in the song with J. Cole, no one would rap on that, dude. No one would fucking rap on that, bro. That's a fact, dude. And that shit is just, it's cool. It's cool, man.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the first thing that came up in my head when you started saying if he released an instrumental album, that would, I mean, I like that. It's illogical to make a song over that sample.
Yeah.
But it flows perfectly. It feels, feels like you're supposed to be doing it. And that's the thing. Like, I feel like, and I've said it before on this fucking podcast. I'm going to say it again. The best way to create a hit is to make something that is completely new but sounds like home.
Yeah.
That's it. And it's very fucking hard. I say that's it like it's not the hardest thing to do.
That's all you got to do.
That's all you got to do. That's it. Duh. Like, you know,
go to the studio and do it now.
Go to the studio and do that, and you got $1 billion, friend.
Yeah.
But that's it. And he does that very well, where you feel like you've heard it before, and you're like, oh, yeah. But then when you take it apart, you're listening to a very complex machine. And,
man, you took the words out of my mouth, bro. Go ahead, man. You took the words out. I'm just agreeing with you, man.
Nah, it's I feel great. You. He said, hallelujah.
Yeah. Say it again.
Just say it. So my favorite mixing moment is Euphoria the song.
Wow.
Yeah, weird pick. I felt weird picking it, but it's because, and I wrote this down, just because I know I'm a little hole-headed, where like things go in and out, where I like have holes in my head. So
yeah,
I'm just gonna say it out loud, and then I'm gonna talk about it after I say it. His voice is very high-pitched, and whoever mixed this was able to reach all the way up and all the way down and match the depth of the track and keep his voice very clean. I also love the backgrounds on this one too. It's very haunting and comforting simultaneously.
Oh man, sometimes I have to skip it. I can't. I listen to this album every day, and sometimes I have to skip Euphoria because it makes me sad.
It's a bit much.
Once you get to his verse, it's good, but
yeah, it's the doldrums. And I think when you, because I told you I just got a sub in my room, and now that I'm listening to this shit, I can hear everything, you know, and like now that I can hear everything, I realize that song is like the very top of the frequency chart down to the very bottom of the frequency chart.
Yeah.
It's all of it. And I feel like that sadness comes from a lot of how the song was created. And there's like this intentionality with the mixing that I really appreciate with Euphoria. I feel like it's like this... it's done with intention in ways that I don't think a lot of tracks are. And I really feel like the backgrounds are the reason we feel the things we do. Because I feel like with a lot of tracks, we're like listening to the track and we don't know why we love it. Like we were just talking about it. Cha-Cha, you know, we love Hotline Bling because of...
Yeah.
Which was not his. But that regardless of that, that's why we love Hotline Bling. And I feel like the reason why we love a lot of Smino's tracks are those background tiny little accents and those ad-libs and you know,
that's what I was saying.
You know what I mean? Yes. It's like he's sitting there with a really tight joint constantly, like all day, listening to the same shit over and over again, and putting layers over it while listening. He's like, ooh, ha, and he's just singing into it the whole time. The second favorite mixing moment of mine is the controlled delay that he kind of relies on.
Yes.
The like kind of like at the end of Blue Billy where it goes yeah, and it's not a you know free-form delay. It's one of those delays with what do you call it, where it
like the tail?
Yeah, where you like not a tail, you chop it. A pass, envelope? A bypass, where it's like I don't remember the name of it. Anyways, you kind of make a shelf out of it, and when you do the delay, you can stop it at the exact time that you want it to stop. And you know, TDE loves to do that, where it's like he kind of did it a lot on To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yes.
Was like, yeah, baby, and then stops, and he does that a lot, and it I've listened to it on my speakers, and it flushes from left to right a lot of the time. But sometimes it'll start in the middle and then flush right, or it'll start in the middle and flush left, or start 3/4 of the way and go this way, and it's like constant throughout the album, and it was just boom, boom, boom. It was hitting me, bro. It was hitting me.
They're going crazy. The engineers and mixing, they're going crazy.
going apeshit.
They're
And
going
look,
crazy.
we know who mixed Smino's shit most of the time back in the day. That was mixed by Ali, my nigga. So
Oh,
I feel
really?
like, absolutely. So I feel like a lot of this is mixed by Ali's kind of influence on Smino, where at this point, Smino's like, I know what I like, nigga. Now I'm gonna go to different engineers, but you gonna do it like this. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So, whew, I'm
That's
sweating.
fire. I didn't know that. That's fire.
Yeah.
That's tight, dude. Yeah,
There's
no.
a lot of videos of it.
Smino has this cartoonishly good way of doing ad libs that I say cartoonishly because it's so good to me that
like
it
a
makes me
cartoon.
laugh sometimes. It's literally, and I'm like, why does it even fucking sound that good? You know what I mean? It's so funny too. Bro. This man Smino has like has a way of like you said, he has the thing where he can make a new sound, but at the same time make it sound like things like home. You know what I mean? And like he's wrapped this whole thing into like a jazz rap, like vibrant, abstract rap art kind of like doo-wop thing. You know what I mean? Because he has like the doo-wop Lauryn Hill shit that's going on in the background, but also it's like weaving in and out of R&B that also seems to find itself at church. Like we're also at church. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It really is crazy, dude.
Yeah, and I think he's still in church. I genuinely do. The first album was so church-like, it was impossible not to hear the influence. But at this point, it's under a layer of weed and shorties that it's like you can definitely feel the weight. The funk in the room is thick. And I feel like he's a little weighed down by it in a way that I'm enjoying. I'm used to hear, but it still you can still hear that influence, I love that. I love that he's still in the back and still in the front in all the different ways. It's magic. Favorite structure. What is it? What do you like the structure of the album? What did you think of the structure? How did you feel about how it was laid out?
It feels really organic. It feels very organic, actually. The only thing that feels like it sticks out like a sore thumb to me is that phrase that I just said, but also the second song, dude. Freaking no L's.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love that song. What are you talking about?
1, 2, 3, 4. Don't get me wrong, it's a good song. 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth cup in. But it does a good thing. It does a good thing for the album if you listen to the whole song. It introduces the idea to you that you're going to be hearing 5 to 15 second long snippets of awesome musical fucking talent shit.
Yep.
Through almost every song that's in the album, there's a moment that's going to happen where it's going to be like, holy shit, that was sweet. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And
fucking Monty, dude. Fucking Monty.
Yeah, Monty Booker.
Shout out Monty Booker, bro.
Yeah.
Monty or Monte,
Monty on the beat.
Okay, it's Monty.
What does he say? God, I can't remember.
Shout out
Blue Billy,
Monty Booker. Have you seen that? Yeah. He has this synthesizer that he made.
Dude, Monty Booker's. If he ever hears this, I hope he hears somebody that appreciates. 2 people that appreciate the work that he's put into his studio. It is a beautiful room. I mean, the stuff that he's got going on in there, that shit is fucking tight. Which reminds me, he and Lance Skywalker have a song with Pink Sifu at the end of that album. That song that I showed you last week was on Gumbo.
All right, I'm gonna go check it out.
Check that shit out, bro.
I'm gonna go check it out, bro. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
man.
check it out.
Yeah, Pink Sifu on the comeuppance. But anyways, Smino.
The structure for me, again, I wrote this down, and I feel like I wrote it down perfectly. With Smino, he creates a vibe, and when you walk in, you're just kind of in there. And you remember when you I called you about it because I was like, and
yeah, you were like, bro, fuck this.
That's exactly how I sounded. I was like, and you were like, I called you back and was like, yo, this shit is kind of hard. And you were like, yeah, because you're not listening to it in your vibe. You have to get into the vibe of the album to actually hear it right.
Yeah.
You can't listen to it on your time. You have to listen to it on Smee time.
Schmeenus.
You know what I mean? Not me time, Smee time. You know?
Yeah.
And it's weird like that. I think the structure is set up pretty well. I usually am pretty good at finding holes in shit, but I'm really having a bitch of a time finding a problem with this album. That brings me to my least favorite parts. What's your least favorite part, man?
Okay. Well, I think it's obvious. I've already mentioned it by now. I really, really don't like that second song.
You hate that
I really
shit.
don't like No
You hate
L's.
it. What did it do to you?
I either start with the first song or I skip straight to the third song.
Wow.
I think that the main thing about it is that, the fence of creativity, driving on it. I don't like where that lands. I don't like where, I mean, don't get me wrong. There are some really cool things that I do like about it, but I'm like, including the this shit is so funny.
Pretty hard, bro.
I love Smino. That doesn't mean that I'm not gonna listen to the song, but a lot of the time I hear that song, I'm like, bro, what in the fucking world is going on in this song? Yeah. Which I guess is like sometimes with Smino, you're gonna be like, that's real experimental, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and I guess that's my only bone to pick, but some people like things, some people don't like things. So that's just my own taste. How about you?
That's fair. Look, I kind of got the same kind of bone, but it's for a different song. Old Ass Kendrick, when I first heard it,
oh man,
it made me want to claw my fucking ears off. It was literally like,
yeah,
it was like being trapped. You know, like how you walk into his vibe and you're in there. It was like all of a sudden the room was like turned all the music up, and you were trapped in the room. There was no wall, there was no door anymore. It was just like a white windowless room that I was stuck in, and it's like, and I'm like,
it kind of feels like you're stuck in the car or something.
Oh my god, dude! It's like a bad trip when I first heard it.
The chorus is really fucking good, though. The chorus is really fucking good.
It's grown on me. It's grown on me a little bit, but it's still like, when I turn it on, I have PTSD. I literally am like taken aback a little bit. I'm made uncomfortable by how I feel about that song every time it comes on. Every single time. I literally.
Whoa.
Dude,
I was gonna say, how relatable is it that somebody would make a song? How relatable is it to you and I and our friend group specifically that somebody would make a song about bumping old ass Kendrick? I mean, come on, dude. Seriously.
That's why I wanted to like it. That's probably why I wanted to like it so bad. And I was like,
well, just listen to it 100 times like we did with cartoons and cereal.
No, absolutely not. No, I refuse. We listened to cartoons and cereal because it went crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Look, I want to say, because I've been thinking about this for a while, and I haven't had the words. But this is it's a medium lukewarm take. But I feel like nowadays, as opposed to when we were listening to music in our heyday. Fuck, are we that old?
No, don't say. You said something like that the last episode. Stop saying shit like that, bruh. Dog. Stop saying shit like that,
back
bruh.
when we were young.
No. We're still young. What the fuck?
Yeah. That's terrible. That's terrible. Basically, we listened to the music over and over again because we loved it. But now we listen to the music over and over again so that we love it. Have you noticed that?
You know, I felt like I was in the loop of doing that for a long time, but it's funny. Music's coming out at a rate now where I can just like something for a month or two. Really, I can love something for like a month, and then something else will come out that will be like, oh my fucking god, this is so much better. And then I go back and listen to the other thing. I'm like, that's cool. And then I'll wait a couple months, and then I'll hear the other thing, and I'm like, oh shit, that was fucking sweet. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't listened to the new Kendrick in a while, but you know, that shit's fire. That's a bad example in our situation because I know how you feel about it, but
I don't not like it. I listen to Count Me Out. It's hard.
Okay. Like the Baby Keem's album. The second one.
Yeah, the Melodic Blue. Or are you talking about Die For My Bitch?
Die For My Bitch.
Yeah.
When's the last time you listened to that?
Probably winter. Last time before I came home, winter, because I was doing it in the gym. But other than that, I haven't listened to it very often. No,
that shit was banging, dude. That's what I'm saying. So the cycle has been keeping me fresh, but I do feel you, man. It's like,
do you know what I mean? Though?
Sometimes I feel like I'll listen, like the Alchemist beats, specifically some Alchemist beats. I really have to try hard to like be like, okay, I'm with this hip hop shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like, some of that shit sounds real dinky, man. For real. Like, there's an Alchemist beat on the Gumbo album. I don't know why I keep talking about that album, but
you really love that album, man. Holy moly!
But
yeah.
But I hate that song because but it's a good song, but it's just like that. The sample is like, bro, can you change it up a little bit? Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah. I feel like we have this generational thing right now, anyways. With this new generation, where they make music and eventually you'll like it, and eventually you'll be like, wow, this shit is amazing. It's like. Everything is a creeper, I remember back in the day, Drake's music, when I first heard it, it would creep. I'd be like, I don't fucking like this shit. Fuck this shit. I don't like it. And then it would slowly creep up on you. Yeah. And now everything's like that. There's like very few things that I listen to nowadays that I hear the first listen and I'm like, oh, this shit slaps. Well,
I thought that about the Kenny Mason, but you didn't feel that way about the Kenny Mason.
It was the other way. It was the other way. I literally listened to it the first time and was like, oh, I love this. I love this. I love this.
Sorry.
Yeah. I think I think it has something to do with the mixing. And this is my theory. I was talking to my friend recently. I was telling her about the different time periods of mixing and how back in the day, niggas were using tape, bro. They were using actual tape, like not like scotch, but you know what I'm saying. They were recording on tape, and they would have a whole room full of tape that they didn't use, or
it's just got a warm sound.
You know what I'm saying? It was a different time period, but it was more laborious. It cost more money. It was harder to do. And I feel like we still need music, but I don't think that we really like the shit that we're getting. I think we're making ourselves like it because there's such a large amount of music coming out that as humans, we feel like we have to pick something and stick to it.
Right.
But it was back in that time when they were doing the tape recordings. There was less music coming out, so what we got had to slap.
Yeah.
But now it doesn't have to slap. It just doesn't. Anyone can make music at any time, and I think it's made it so that we listen to music differently. We now listen over and over again so that we like it for another reason than the actual music.
Right. The power has been given over to the audience. It used to be in the record labels and the people who would make the music, it would be in their power because there would be only so many avenues that you'd be able to get music. That's why, independent music that came out of Seattle was such a big thing, like Sub Pop. That's why that was such a big thing because, there are only so many ways that you can get music like that. And when you have a atmosphere where anybody in their bedroom can make fire ass, dank ass music, it becomes more competitive. You know what I mean? And you have to put out good shit. Though. You think it's become less competitive?
Yeah, I think that's the whole thing. I think it became less competitive, and I think because anybody can do it, people are used to getting subpar music. So now they've gotten to the point where they're acclimating to the subpar music and think it's good.
Oh, so it's kind of like having,
it's kind of like having a lukewarm pool. If you've been sitting in that lukewarm pool every day and going outside, you're gonna think it's a hot pool until you get in a hot pool, and then you're like, "Fuck, this shit is hot." I thought our pool was hot. This is some dog shit, But we don't get hot anymore. We were just talking about it with Drake. Her loss is not that crazy. It's not that crazy compared to the shit we were getting back when Watch the Throne compared to her loss, my nigga. Come on, bro.
Wicked. It was like an event. It was like a world premiere event.
Bro,
like a global event.
Kanye literally bought not billboards. He bought screens and put them up in all the major countries of the world and put black skinhead on the side of buildings. I mean, like, and this nigga's like, her loss, shrug, and then does a whole
you know what that is? I think there is a word for that. It's being complacent. It's fucking being complacent. It's not being hungry anymore.
You're goddamn right.
Everybody's being allowed to fucking eat, and nobody's being hungry anymore.
You're goddamn right.
That's exactly what it is.
And the last time niggas weren't complacent was when Control dropped, and I was just talking to somebody about that. When Control dropped, everybody's asshole tightened up real quick.
Yeah.
Shoop. Yeah. Real quick. Yeah. And niggas were like, "Oh, I need to make some gas right now, bro." If you look at the drops from Control to now, I mean, it's gone downhill. That was the last time niggas got their buttholes clenched up, straight up.
It's like the audience is left to pick their poison. You just got to pretty much pick your poison. If you love music enough, you Drake does have a new album,
You'll listen to it, and you'll listen to it until you like it.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will, because that's what they want you to do.
Yeah, man. It's lukewarm take out here. I'm off my soapbox disassembled.
What is this? All right. I don't get that phrase, but I'm with you.
People back in the day, soap was delivered in boxes, and they would get onto a soapbox in kind of like the main street, and they would hop up on it and then start preaching their shit.
Hear ye.
Yeah, kind of that vibe, So that's when people get on their soapbox, shit like that.
Yeah.
So, what did you get from this album as a whole?
Ooh,
full takeaway.
I think it can be summed up in a couple of bars from Garden Lady. And I'll say it before I say the bars. Actually, I'll say the bars first. So he goes like, take a moment, it's amazing. Take a moment and embrace it slowly. Everything you ever wanted. Spoke out loud. It popped up in your face, little homie. Imagine me taking this for granted. My Garden Lady said the future is now. So I feel like, number one, the whole theme of the album is like, he's been giving out so much of himself that he has been finding it hard to put the love back into himself for himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And with our age, I feel like it rings true. You know what I mean? At least our age group. For me, it's like, dude, life is exhausting sometimes. You know what I mean? And hearing, somebody rap about just taking a moment and embracing it, you know what I mean? And putting the love that you have back into yourself so you can keep loving the things that are around you. It's like a cornerstone of who I am. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's a main reason why I resonate with the album so heavily, because it's like, it's really for inward love. You know what I mean? But also he's taking those things that he's pumped his love into, pause, resume. And he's asking for, he's taking that stuff back. You know what I mean? That's why the album cover is, I don't know, the album cover, him being at, with his, just in his vibe, you know what I mean? Around his loved ones and shit is tight. That shit is sweet, embrace your now and love, dude. That shit is everything. And that's what I got from this album.
I love that, man. I love that. Thanks, a lot more holistic than what I got. That's beautiful, man. I love that. That's deep. That's deep as fuck.
Holy shit, dude. Shit. We're gonna follow that.
Whoa, literally, I'm like, all right, and we're out. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, man. I guess what I got from it is that there is rap that I can still listen to. And I had all but started moonwalking out of rap. I'm not going to hold you, bruh. I have not been listening to rap much recently. Man. I haven't found anything that challenges me.
The Kanye exit hurt, didn't it?
I mean, look, the inability to listen to one of the best artists of our generation because he's an anti-Semite is hard pill to swallow, my friend. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, it really is, especially when you know what I mean. I mean,
I was a Yeezy stan. You know I was a Yeezy stan.
Oh man, I don't know anybody who's more.
I was a huge Kanye
who
fan.
Was more yeah.
And now I don't know what to do with all the memorabilia I have.
It's a stain. It's a stain.
My Yeezys are in a box in my closet.
You're just looking at your
on God.
At your Yeezy shrine, like, I gotta get rid of that one.
I'm about to sell them on StockX. Fuck, I'm gonna do? Wear them?
Man, that sucks. That sucks because you just finally got Yeezys. This is a sidebar and little glimpse into our lives. You got Yeezys while we were on vacation, and you were like, bro, I can't fucking wait to go back home and put them motherfuckers on. 3 months later, you can't even wear them no more.
Can't even wear them. Can't even wear them outside, bro. And I'm sure I could, but I'm not going to. I see niggas in Yeezys all the time, and I'm like, that's fine.
It was about how you felt in them, and now they're ruined.
Straight up, they're destroyed. They're destroyed. You know? But it was less so Kanye. It was more so like, rap has turned into something that I don't trust anymore. I
feel that.
Once Lil Pump got, and look, shout out Pump. Shout out everything he's done. He created a wave, and that wave has fucking crashed.
I feel like there needs to be another word for that section of music because it's based
mumble rap.
It's based in rap, but it's not like synonymous with Kendrick Lamar. You know what I mean?
That's the problem, bro. There's no distinction, and the greats at this point are in their hidey
synonymous
holes.
With Freddie. What about synonymous with Freddie Gibbs?
Yes, bro. I'm saying, look, I'm saying when you pump rap into the speakers at a club, you're not turning on Freddie, bro. You're telling me they're playing Scotty Beam in the club, my nigga?
Everybody just sits in a corner.
Niggas standing around with their arms crossed, pissed.
With their hands crossed, looking mad as fuck.
Yeah. Everybody got their jorts on in the club with
really sharp neck movements.
I'm saying, like, come on, bro. Niggas are not playing that shit in the club, bro. They're playing hits. They're playing Waka Flocka in the club still because they have no new shit to play. And I'm like, look, man, club music exists. Club music is important. I recently went out to a rave with my friend, And it was that it was fun as fuck. But
hell yeah, dude.
It was so fun. And the thing is, like, I want that for us. But we don't get that. We don't get that anymore. You remember when Mad City came out?
Oh, dude,
remember,
Good Kid, Mad City was revolutionary.
Oh my god, the crowd when niggas be like, yak, 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 yak.
Yo,
niggas,
bro.
I had
Just
seen
us
that
hanging
live,
out in the house.
twice.
Just us hanging out in the house, bro.
In the crib. Turn the fuck up listening to Kendrick Lamar, man.
Talk about some, like, where you from, homie? Where you from?
Where your mama stay? Where your daddy stay? Where your grandma stay? Oh, God, bro. Like,
yes,
that time period, I can't pretend like I didn't live through it. And I'm having a hard time listening to this new shit. I love that it's still coming out, but even that the new G-Eazy, not new G-Eazy. You heard me. I said I brought up G-Eazy in this conversation. I did. Do you remember that G-Eazy to where it was like suck a nigga, dick or something? And it was off of that 3-6 shit from way back. Where it was he had A$AP Rocky, he had a whole bunch of people on that track. It was kind of like a new mob track. And G-Eazy was the star of the track. It was his track.
Yes.
They released it under him. He got all the profits. Whatever. Wow. He had like a 4-bar verse and got like a few mil off it. Good for him. It was a bop. We played it at parties.
Every
Lord
time. We even played it Too Short.
I'm saying.
We even played it Too Short.
We're not getting that from anywhere. We're not even getting Key Glock. We're not getting new Key Glock. We're not getting anything that slaps because everyone is comfortable. Because at some point we'll like it. And that was my main point. At some point, we'll listen to it enough that we like it. So, fuck it. Drop it.
Even the newest shit that's like the last thing I felt like that was when Baby Keem came out with this shit. Even that is like...
You talk about the Melodic Blue?
Yeah, I feel like everybody was listening to like the Melodic Blue and like Die For My Bitch. Like, I felt like everybody was listening to that. You know what I mean? That was a wave. And
but it's
even
so rare. Yeah.
If that's the spear point of the wave, then I mean you gotta look at what direction it's heading, dude. You know,
that's the thing. And I don't want to be on that boat. I don't want to be on that boat, bro. I'm sorry. Like I love Baby Keem, and also Melodic Blue
Baby
Deluxe.
Keem, by the way.
Shout out Baby Keem. Shout out Baby Keem. Shout out the. I saw the Houston show. It was dangerous in that bitch. It was dangerous in that bitch.
As it should
moshing. Be. I was moshing, bro. I was moshing. I went with a nigga, and he was not feeling it, bro. He was like, I'm not getting in that shit. That'd
be me. That'd probably be me. Like, bro, dog, I'm fucking going home, bro.
Bro, I was sweating. I sweated through a hoodie. On God, it was disgusting.
Whoa,
bro.
Holy shit.
Oh man, it was so lit, bro.
Damn.
But the deluxe. And here's another thing, and I'm gonna get off my. I said I was getting off my soapbox,
but all of this is to say that Smino is giving you faith, though. So go ahead, continue.
He's giving me that. He's giving me that faith. He's giving me that faith. I think there's a certain level of misogyny, and I hate to say this, but there's a certain level of misogyny that the world has accepted from rap music,
right.
And. There are places I can't go anymore. Like, I'm not even gonna recite the words, but R.I.P. Off of Die Lit. I can't listen to that anymore, bro. I just can't listen to it. And if you haven't heard it, listen to it, or don't listen to it.
Right, but or don't, because it's not appropriate anymore.
It's not acceptable anymore. And Baby Keem, on the last track, the one with Uzi, I turned it off. I listened to it like one time, and like I got halfway through, and I turned it off because I was like, bro, I'm friends with women. Like, I like women. I'm sorry.
Right? Yeah.
And Smino
I was raised by them.
I was raised by women. Like, my dad was always there. But the most of the people in the house
they're
were
always
women.
Yeah.
And
they're there. They're there. They have to be.
I'm saying, like, I can't listen to that shit, bro. And I feel like Smino is just what I got from the album is that there's still music that I can listen to and rap, and I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
You know, Freddie, there are other people. I'm blanking right now. There are other people in rap that I can listen to that I enjoy, man.
Freddie doesn't check the box of music that you can listen to that's not misogynistic, though. I'm just gonna say that out loud.
Oh no, there's a lot, but
You will find that there.
you will, but it's not Playboy Cardi.
Right.
It's not that Baby Keem track. It's not Lil Uzi. These people, like, I mean, again, there's a certain level of misogyny that the world has accepted from rap, and there's a line for me. So, I don't know. I love you, Smino. Thank you for giving me something to listen to, boss. I genuinely appreciate it, dog. This is a fucking excellent album. Smee, yes.
Smee, yes. Smino. Smee, yes.
Smee, yes. Hell yeah. Well, honorable mention. Anybody you want to mention this week that you saw doing some cool shit this week? New segment? We out here? We out here, new year, new segment?
You're trying to throw me into your new segment. You spearhead your new segment, and I'll find my honorable mention, sir. Thank you very much.
New seggy on the way, bro.
New segue, bro.
New seggy, boss. I want to... it's the song that I gave you.
Okay.
But shout out Caliuchis for that new track. I think she's got a new album coming out pretty soon.
Sweet.
I have been listening to Ari Lennox, Waste My Time. I haven't heard the new album yet.
Okay, I got a couple things.
You know, it's also I'm late as fuck. But shout out Burna Boy on the album he dropped in July of last year.
Whoa, July. Hold on, that's our birth month. Hold on, both of our birth months.
Big shout out in the past. And last one.
That is a retro right there.
Super retro. Last one is Ray Shremmerd dropped a new track. They're performing at Coachella. I'm excited for that. I'm gonna be there. And the song is called Sucka or Something. Or Sucka or Some. Sucka or Some. Sucka or Some.
You are a Sucka or Some.
Sucka or Some.
I understand. It was more so very clearly.
They felt they were trying to be played like a sucker or some. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're trying to play me like a sucker or song.
You're trying to play me like a sucker or song. You feel me?
Yeah,
and it was just, it's magic. I love the song. I love the video. Shout out Slim Jim. Shout out my boy Sway Lee.
Okay.
Go ahead, man. What you got some shout outs for this year? This week? Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on the alternative side of things. I'm gonna shout out Kenny Hoopla. I don't know if you've given him a listen though.
No.
You should. Okay. Kenny Hoopla is got this. He's bringing back the punk. He's been making music for a while, but he's bringing back this punk. Yeah, he's making music with Travis Barker.
Oh, I've seen this guy.
He's dope. On another honorable mention on that same sort of tip, Paramore seems like they're going to be dropping a new album here soon. They've released a couple of singles. That seems
really?
And it's different. It's grown. It's a different time for them.
Whoa.
I think
February 10th. They're dropping an album February 10th.
Yep. Also, I wanted to I want to give a shout out, honorable mention to this song that I was gonna pick for this week, but then I decided not to.
Sure.
That I just kind of want you to listen to / people listen to if you ever get around to it. It's called. Yeah, that'd be so sick if I could find it. That'd be sick.
That'd be tops, bro. That would be like
that'd be sick. That'd be sick. But I mean, in the meantime, you got any more honorable mentions, my boy?
I can look. I mean, my library's been filling up. Shout out the Boatster though. Shout out Lil Yachty on his new album.
Oh, stop. We got to put that album on the list so we can talk about it, bro.
I honestly want to talk about that one next, bro. I'm not going to hold you, bro. It's still fresh.
Oh,
as a
yeah.
bitch.
Oh, yeah, bro.
It's
whose
pick is it?
I want to talk about the Herbert, the new Ab-Soul album.
Ooh, we haven't talked about Herb.
I found my honorable mention.
Yeah.
It's a song called Lemon Space Fire Brigade. Lemon Fire Brigade is the name of the song by Haircut 100. I think it's a fairly old band, like the 70s actually. I think this album's the 80s, released in the 80s. Man, this fucking song this song Lemon Fire Brigade is insane. It's a really good song, man. Maybe not.
Ooh.
It's really good. It's really good.
Ooh-wee.
Check it out.
Okay. All right. Say less.
We go to a lot of different places on this podcast. Lobe, y'all. Y'all gotta, and that's because we lobe, y'all.
We lobe y'all, man. Lobe y'all, man. Oh, and one more. It's absolutely corny as fuck. I don't give a shit, though. I mean that bitch. I don't give a fuck. Till Then by the Mills Brothers. I want you to listen to that one too, man. If you have some free time.
Mills Brothers.
The Mills Brothers. It's from 1944. It's a doo-wop group. And I've been listening to this song obsessively.
What is the song?
Till Then. T-I-L-L space
Got you.
T-H-E-N. Till Then.
Got you.
Beauty. All right. That is everything.
No, it's not. We have to.
We got to pick the next album. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I was saying that's everything until we pick the next album. You know,
oh, okay.
Come on, baby. You know me. Come on, man.
Got you. Yeah, right.
Come on. So look, we do have a list to work through, man.
Look, it's your week to pick, man. It's your week.
It is my
pick,
week,
dude.
It is my week. I want to either talk about the SZA album, which is a long album. It's an investment.
I'd love to keep them. Yeah, never mind.
It's a long album. Herbert or Lil Bodicus.
I mean, dude.
Give me a little insight, because I'm picking, but I want a little help.
Well, if we want to be fair, I would be remiss if I didn't say this. If we want to be fair, Ab-Soul should come first because Ab-Soul's album came out first. But we don't necessarily have to do it that way.
His album came out first.
Yeah, I mean, his album did come out first. But which one do you want to talk about more?
SZA's album came out first.
That one, I didn't really consider that one because, no, SZA came out after Ab-Soul.
Put some money on it. Put some money on it, bro.
I put $5 on that one.
5 beans?
Yeah.
Do I look like Bill Gates to you? I'll put 25
cents.
Yeah, you
do right now. Yeah, you do. Give me your $5. Hold on. Let me see if I'm right.
Oh, hold on. Let's shake on it. Shake. $1.
Dude.
$1. Shake.
Absolutely shake.
$1. Shake.
$1.
Boom. All right. So SOS came out December 9th.
No way. Are you serious?
Hell yeah, I'm serious.
Damn it, dude.
Yeah, nigga.
Run me. It came out the 16th.
Bring me my money.
Motherfucker. Damn it.
Yes, sir. Bro, because I listened to both of those. I knew you didn't listen to SZA album yet.
I'm stuck in the nook and cranny of the space time continuum. I don't have time to be able to tell weeks apart. Oh my god.
Yeah, boy. I feel good about that, boss. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I feel real good.
You know what? You can have that one.
We'll go double or nothing sometime, man. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. How about that? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll run a tab up.
There. So which one are you choosing, man?
I'm gonna go SZA. Let's do SZA's album, bro.
All right.
This nigga said, okay.
Yeah, I haven't listened to it yet. I haven't listened to it for real yet. I skimmed it,
so
but I haven't
good,
listened to it yet.
man. It's so good.
Okay,
man.
well, good. Maybe I have a little present. I have a little treat waiting for me.
It'll be a sweet treat, brother. Anything else that I'm missing?
We got. It feels weird not doing the moment of silence. But,
Let's do it then, bro. Let's do it, bro. Let's do it. I can tell it's sitting on your heart, man. I can tell it's sitting on you. Let's do it, bro. Let's do it.
Yeah, man. Everybody needs.
You want me to start it off?
Yeah, you always do, bro.
All right, I got you. We're gonna take a moment of silence, man. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Let's do it right now.
Wow. Now that was quite a moment.
I could have gone longer. I was gonna wait
That was
as long as I
moment.
could stand it.
Wow.
You know I'm not good at keeping my mouth shut.
That was. That was another moment of silence.
That was a moment. That was a moment, man. You know what?
Yeah.
I loved it. Let's keep doing that. We're
I
locked in.
loved it. I loved it.
Lobed it. Lobed it for sure. All right. Well, thanks for watching. And next time we'll be talking about SOS by SZA.
Yep. Keep those ears open.
Keep
Cousins.
them ears open, brothers
Fams.
and sisters and families,
Kinfolk.
kinfolk. And we're going to see you next time. Bye.
To the lube.